What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be talking about money, and more specifically, my money and my journey towards $1 million. As I have mentioned before, I will be sharing updates on my investments each quarter of the year so you can see how I am investing, how those investments are growing, and how close I am to that $1 million mark. Before we jump into the details though, you should note that for the purpose of keeping things simple, I will only be tracking two of my investment accounts, Satrix Now and Easy Equities. I do have other investments and money saved in a number of different bank accounts, but I won't be discussing those in these updates. Okay, so with that out of the way, let me provide some context in the form of a quick timeline. 2017. I had just finished school at age 17 with a whopping net worth of approximately zero. Fast forward 2 years to 2019. I am now 19 years old and living in the UK. Whilst there, I did manage to gain a few pounds. However, unfortunately for me, those were not the monetary form, but rather just some excess weight. Net worth still zero. Then, in December 2019, I read The Richest Man in Babylon, and finally, we saw some progress. A year later, I had dropped the extra weight and was finally getting my life and finances in order. I more than doubled my hours at my current job, and I also got another job. Shout out to all you lovely folks at the Fox pub in Twickenham. At this point, I now began to start saving money, but had not yet started investing as I wasn't really sure how to go about it. By March 2020, my net worth was around $2,000. Now, for those of you with your thinking caps on, you may remember that the world had a little whoopsie-daisy in March of 2020. Personally, I had just flown back to South Africa to visit my family when my return flight to the UK was cancelled due to the virus and all the borders being closed. However, the show must go on, and so it was time to make the best of an interesting situation. So over the course of 2020, I continued to save money. Originally from my old jobs, but then later on in the year from work that I was getting online through Fiverr. It was also around the later part of this year that I opened my investment accounts with Satrix Now and Easy Equities. Both of these platforms enable you to buy into the stock market, and they're very, very similar with just minor differences in fees. So after opening these accounts and investing a portion of my income whenever I had work, we now arrive at the moment of truth. First up, at the time of this recording, in my Satrix Now account, I have just over 68,000 Rand, or just under $4,600. I started investing in my Satrix Now account first, and so this has more than my Easy Equities account, which comes in at around 9,800 Rand, or approximately $660. So, the total of my two investment accounts comes to around 77,800 Rand, or approximately $5,250. Right then, how close am I to my $1 million goal? Well, let's run the math. $5,250 divided by $1 million times 100 means that I am approximately 0.525% of the way there. So, that puts things in perspective. As you can see, I still have a long way to go. But to be honest, that's half the fun of it. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what this channel is for. To show you that it can be done. To go from start to finish, from nothing to a fortune, from zero to $1 million. My friends, this is just the beginning. Thank you for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to join me on my journey from zero to $1 million, and if you would like to see more content about making money, saving, investing, and building wealth, well then do be sure to like this video and to subscribe. I upload videos every Monday and Friday, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next one.